Hello, everyone. This is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horne, and I'm bringing you a video tonight titled "Sexually Attractive Men Understand That Sex is an Equal Exchange." I got one for you tonight, man. Before we go any further, always know my videos in the dating space. They're inspired by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available on my website, www.matthewchorne.com. To everyone who's ordered your copies, they're on the way. I just got my shipping confirmation from my printer, so I'm shipping everything out this week. You'll have your book soon. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting me, donating, and just hanging in there with me. I truly, truly appreciate you all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Continue to engage with me, and I will engage with you in the comments. Continue to help me to get pushed up this algorithm so I can continue to bring you these messages. And let's get right to it. Sexually attractive men understand that sex is an equal exchange. A woman cannot sell sex to you as an attainable commodity if women regularly offer you sex with gladness. A woman can't sell you that her pussy. She can't sell you sex as some attainable mountaintop Rushmore commodity if you're regularly offered it with gladness. And when women meet a sexually attractive man, oftentimes they will sell their sex as something that is an attainable commodity. But she's looking to you to recognize that it's not. She wants to see if you're the man that she perceives you to be. And so you can be somewhere and a beautiful woman can come out of her character, approach you, and begin to talk sexual to you. That's when you're the sexually attractive man. But you're not fully the sexually attractive man in her mind unless she runs her manipulation on you first and you reject it. That's when she knows you're in full bloom and that you are a captivating man. She was interested. That's why she came out of character. Beautiful women do not come out of character unless they are intrigued by a man. His appearance, his aura, he's gliding. He's a departure. Okay? So she's not going to come out of character and approach you or make herself available to you when you approach her unless she perceives you as a sexually attractive man. That's not something that she normally has to do. It's something that she's compelled to do when she's in the presence of the sexually attractive man, because you're the departure. You're the departure because she has to parcel men out. She has to parcel men out. I don't care how gorgeous she is. She's single. She's stepping to you, which means that she's not laying in the bed alone at night if she doesn't want to. The men who keep her bed warm are inferior men, meaning that she has to parcel them out. She has to accept pieces of them and hold on to that until she encounters the whole man that's going to give her everything that she's parceling out from different men. So she has a hope for you. When she steps to you, she breaks character. She has a hope for you that your mind is caught up with who you've become. You've become a superior, sexually attractive man, and that's what compelled her to get her ass up off of that seat, wherever she is, and step to you. That's what compelled her to immediately turn towards you when you begin to speak to her and give you those sexual signals and talk to you in a sexual manner. That's what compelled her. She's hoping that your mind has caught up with the man that she's perceived you to be. And once you talk to her in the straight lines, and once you state your proclamations, once you give her reassurance that you're the sexually attractive man and that her manipulation isn't going to work on you, meaning that she's trying to sell her pussy as some sort of attainable commodity. Once she understands that, she's like, okay, I'm in a safe space now. I'm with a captivating man. I went from being compelled, now I'm captivated because this man understands that he is the man that I fully need him to be to function in this space. She's looking for a departure. And your immediate response to her when she offers herself to you will dictate whether she views you as a departure. And when a woman views you as a departure, you've been identified. You've been identified. She's dealing with a collection of inferior men. but you've been identified as the man that she wants to pair herself with. And so she'll gladly offer herself to you because she knows you know what to do with her and that you're regularly swimming in the sea of beautiful women. So she knows that her trying to posture her vagina as some attainable commodity is not going to work, and she's glad that it's not going to work. And how does she know it's not going to work? Because when she begins to say things like, I've been on a drought, I've been in a relationship for a while, I've taken some years off from having sex. When she sells you, she's trying to posture her vagina as something that's sacred and something that's attainable. But when she begins to sell that to you, you simply tell her you're making sex more than what it actually is. And as a sexually attractive man, you're not afraid to say that because you're regularly swimming in the sea of beautiful women. You're regularly swimming in the sea of beautiful women. So it doesn't matter what she's trying to sell her vagina to you as. You're regularly swimming in the sea of beautiful women who offer themselves to you. So you immediately neutralize her power play. And she's thankful for it because she's looking for a man that is not going to acquiesce and come to her side. She's looking for that man. You're the safe space that she wants to build a future with. You're the safe space. And so as you talk to her in those straight lines and you put her up on the game of the reality of your life, then she knows you're a safe space. So you just tell her, I understand, you've taken some time to yourself. You may have said you've developed over this drought that you've had these last couple of years, or you've taken some time away, some months after you've gotten out of your last relationship, and you've been working on yourself. You've been withholding your vagina, but you tell her that means nothing to me because sex is an equal exchange. That's how sexually attractive men talk to women. Sex is an equal exchange. You can't advertise it to me or sell it to me as a commodity that is to be attained. No, it doesn't work over here. And that's how you talk to them. You say, hey, I don't spend time with women that I'm not having sex with. And she understands this to be true because she was so compelled to approach you or compelled to talk sexual to you as soon as you two met, that she understands that she's not the only beautiful woman in your space. And that's how she remains, is because she understands she's nothing special to you. You're not a sexually attractive man until a beautiful woman that has a vagina that's in your space is nothing special. You're not a sexually attractive man until a beautiful woman who has a vagina that's in your space is nothing special. And she feels that. That's when you're the sexually attractive man. Your mind matches the magnitude of man that you've become. And she feels that. She feels that. And it's empowering for her. It's a safe space for her. It's a relief to her that I finally met a man that's solid within himself, that my looks and my vagina are nothing special to him. That's when you are identified as the man that she wants to be with. And this is personified in many ways, and I want to talk more about it as I move forward in this video. Most recently, I've saw a Melanie Monaco video. That is the young woman that's in this space talking to men, giving them tips on how to be captivating men and things of that nature. And Gilbert Arenas, as he came over to YouTube, he paired with her. They began to do some things together, and he fell in love with her. He proposed to her. So this chick, Melanie Monaco, is clicking on all cylinders. And she has a show. And one of the shows that she has a group of women and a group of men, and they talk to each other one at a time. Their backs are to each other, the lighting is dark, and all you have is conversation. And so, but they do show these people, even though these people can't see each other. One of these girls was gorgeous, and she hit the shit I'm talking about. Oh, I just can't give myself to anybody. My, sex is precious. I want to make sure I'm headed somewhere with someone before I give that over. And she was looking to the man to see if he was going to accept the bullshit. She was looking to him to see if he was a safe space. And this man, I already knew he was a gump. I already knew he was a simp, man. Because she started talking about traveling and, he was trying to sell himself as this elevated man. He was cutting her off every time she talked about traveling. Oh, you been in this place? I've been there, and you should go here, and all this other stuff. So I already saw that he was mismatching his perception of himself in regards to beautiful women. He was trying to impress her. He was trying to sell himself to her. And then she hit him with the bullshit. And she was just talking about how, she's withholding herself for the next man if they're headed somewhere, and he has to have particulars, and the grass has to be really green if I'm going to have sex with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's essentially what she was saying. And as soon as he said, because Melanie asked the man, like, can you wait that long? And the woman was just like, well, I'm not necessarily talking about the 90-day rule, but we're going to have to spend some time around each other. And when Melanie asked him the question of whether he could hang in there that long, this motherfucker said, oh yeah, every situation is different. He acquiesced to her. He bought the false value of her vagina that she was selling to him. And I said, she's going to eat this motherfucker alive. She's going to see what she can get from him. And he's going to be tossed to the side because he doesn't have a perception of himself that matches the sexually attractive man that she really wants. He didn't have that perception of himself. He bought the bullshit. But in reality, someone who functions within this space as a sexually attractive man, she was looking for him to say, well, I understand what you're doing and I respect it, but I don't spend time with women that I'm not having sex with. That would have automatically let her know, even though she couldn't see him, she would have seen him, that he's a sexually attractive man and her bullshit wasn't going to work with him. And that's the man that she wants to build something with. But no, he's just another man that's going to be added to her Frankenstein equation that she has to parcel out. And if you've seen some of my previous videos, the Frankenstein of a man are different men that represent the completeness of the man that she actually wants. He's just a piece of the Frankenstein because his mind doesn't match all the fancy shit that he was saying. Oh, I've been here. I've been to so many different countries. I'm such an elevated man. I'm such a departure. I'm a high value man. He all the typical bullshit with the insecure man that doesn't know how to function within the space of beautiful women. He spit the rhetoric and she picked up on it. And another thing I want you to really understand is that when a woman sells you, that dating with intention shit, because, when a woman tries to elevate her vagina above you and make it an attainable commodity, it fits within the scope of dating with intention. And you have to be able to recognize the different ways that women manipulate their expression of dating with intention. It's not always so straightforward, I'm dating with intention. It's them ultimately saying my vagina is something to be worked for. It's an attainable commodity. Now, hang with me on this right here. This is going to be heavy. This is that Patreon level game that I always spit. Y'all need to donate, man. I'm going to stay on track, though. When the woman spits that type of thing to the man, she's looking for him to see if he goes for it, which I've said previously in the video. But some men will take this as disrespect, that she's trying to sell a false version of herself to the man in terms of how valuable her vagina is, and she's giving it away left and right, high and low, before she met the man. This can be taken as disrespect, but ultimately it's a compliment. I know this sounds crazy, but it's a compliment. It means that she's identified you as a man that she really wants to be with. And she doesn't know any other tactic but to leverage her vagina in order to get what she wants from you. She really wants you, but she's complimenting you by trying to leverage her vagina. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's the way it is. She's paying you a compliment, but you have to level set the way that she moves. She's paying you the compliment. She's trying to run the manipulation because that's all she knows. But you have to level set the premise of how you two are going to come together. That's when you tell her, I don't spend time with women that I'm not having sex with. I understand myself. I've had all kinds of different experiences with women, but when I have a woman that I'm extremely attracted to, she's easy to be around. We have a level of congruence congruence and anticipation for one another, sex is an integral part of my enjoyable experience. And when you can talk to women like that, then it's a full compliment. You're telling her how to operate within your space, and now she can trust you. And it's backwards, but women need leadership. And so that's why you have to level set the way that she moves with you. So she's actually paying you a compliment. And I'm going to go deeper, man. Y'all need to donate. What I'm about to say. Okay. A woman can lie to you and tell you the truth at the same time. A woman can lie to you and tell you the truth at the same time. A lot of women will try to elevate their vagina as an attainable commodity by saying, I haven't had sex in such amount of time. I haven't had sex outside of such type of interaction. She's lying to you, okay? Their bed is not cold if they don't want it to be, okay? She's lying to you, but she's telling you the truth because she's saying, I haven't had sex with an elevated man in a long time. She's saying, I haven't had sex with an elevated man in a long time. So she's lying to you. She's trying to put her price above what it actually is when she's trying to say you're going to have to work for the vagina and it's this thing you have to pedestalize and work for and things like that. She's lying to you because she has her utility men. She has her men that she parcels out that she's dealing with in different capacities. No, she's not having sex with every man. There's a man for attention. There's a man for money. There's a man that rings her bell, who's not everything that she wants. A man that she's not quite attracted to, or she's attracted to him, but he doesn't have enough intrigue to make her want more, okay? So these are the parceled out men that she's dealing with. We'll call them the UPS men. They're delivering the parcel. So she's not lying to you when she says she hasn't had sex in a while outside of a certain situation, because she really hasn't. She's been having sex with these parceled out men, but she hasn't had sex with the complete man. So she's lying her ass off to you, but she's telling you the truth at the same time. And she's looking to see if you're the complete man that she can land with. She's looking to see if you have a perception of yourself that her bullshit doesn't work with you. That's the man that she's going to want to be with. And you have to not have an extreme level of patience for her. You have to spit it to her in a straight line. I do not abide by the precepts of what you're trying to sell me. Your vagina is not an attainable commodity because I'm regularly offered it with gladness. And so you level set, you change the dynamics of things, and you actually elevate her mind and give her an opportunity to function in your space. You give her the opportunity to function in your space. And realistically speaking, you should never pair yourself with a woman, whether it's a relationship or a marriage, unless she immediately offers herself to you with gladness. Because she can run her play, but you state your proclamation and you plant your flag and say, I do not operate in the way that you're trying to run this play. And then she has to come over to your side if she really wants to be with you. And so she's identified you as the man that she wants to be with. And then the fact that she has taken, she's receptive to the game that you spit when you told her what it takes to be with you. Now you two are actually matched. Now, this is not a promise that things are going to work out, but at least she has an understanding and acceptance of what she needs to do to remain in your space, meaning she cannot leverage her vagina as an attainable commodity. She has to come over to your side and be fully receptive to everything that comes with it. But the fact that she abandoned her leveraging her vagina and came over to your side and offered herself to you, you all have a chance because she's showing that she's receptive to your leadership and your guidance. She's receptive. And at this point, the only thing that you can do is have no expectations. You can all you can do is gauge her level of receptivity to the man that you are and the leadership that you're giving to her. That's the only thing you can do. Some of these situations will be short-lived. Some of them, some of these women might actually be your final dating destination because she got out of her own way and she was receptive to the leadership from the elevated man that she needed to meet to bring the best out of her. Every woman is not going to come to you complete, but she has to come to you receptive. And when her manipulation is suspended and she understands that she's identified you and she's accepted what she needs to do to function within your space, now you all can at least see what's in front of you, you both. And you never know how long it's going to last. And I was having a conversation with my good brother Drake tonight. And we were talking about a woman who offered himself to her. And I was explaining that, you know, the only thing that you can do in this situation is eat of the fruits of the land. She came to you on her terms. She suspended her manipulation, her willingness, and her instinct to sell a higher version of herself to you than what she actually is. And she came to your side. So at that point, you just eat off the fruits of the land. She is another woman who is offering herself to you, even though she had a little bit of a hurdle that you penetrated and gave her a choice and she came over to your side. You have to eat the fruits of that land. The fruit, you eat the fruit as long as it's satiating. You eat the fruit as long as it's satiating. As long as she's giving you an experience, after she suspended all her BS, she came over to your side. As long as she's giving you an experience that's aligned with the man that you are. As long as she has a willingness to remain in your space in a respectful manner. Because she understands that your mind matches the magnitude of the man that compelled her to get in your space. As long as she's operating within those parameters that you set, you eat the fruits. And the minute that she tries to switch up, the minute that she tries to get ahead of whatever you want to do with her moving forward, meaning getting in a relationship, maybe looking towards the future, the minute that she gets ahead of that, the fruit is no longer satiating and you abandon it. But this is the game and this is how it's played. The sexually attractive man is always eating satiated fruits from the land. Always eating the satiating fruits of the land. And the last thing I'll say is sexually attractive men accidentally have sex with 20 women a year. Meaning that you don't even have the intention to do it. It's just based on the man that you are. These women who are these beautiful women who are approaching you, they smell the scent of other beautiful women on you. If you're everything that she thinks that you are, that she's hoping that you are, you're regularly approached by women who look just as good as her or even better. You're having sex with 20 beautiful women a year if you're a sexually attractive man. Just based on the departure of the man that you are from the men that she has to parcel out, the UPS men that she deals with. These men are delivering parcels and you're the whole man. And women recognize that. Now, not every woman can stay in your space. Not every woman can be adherent to your guidance and remain in your space. But you're going to meet enough women who are compelled and offer themselves to you. You're having sex with 20 women a year, easily. And it's not like you're trying to. It's just the magnitude of man that you are. That's the sexy, attractive man right there. And I don't care how small of a bubble you're living in. You might be in a small town. You might just be dealing with dating apps and, you know, whatever bubble of a place that you go out in and things like that. If you're the recognizable, sexy, attractive man, you're going to have at least 20 women a year that offer themselves to you. And that's the real. And the fact that you have that many beautiful women swimming around you, when these women approach you and they're trying to leverage their vagina and place it as this attainable commodity, they've already seen other beautiful women looking at you. They've already checked your blind spots. They know. And this is the reality of the sexually attractive man. She's neutralized. She's going to sell you some bullshit. And she wants you to speak that language to her that lets her know that she's neutralized. And that's when she identifies you as the man that she wants to be with. Because you have more credence in yourself than any beauty in any vagina that she can offer to you. You're the safe space. You're the unshakable space. You're the man that she wants to pair herself with. So be the unshakable man and understand that sex it's an equal exchange. If you're the sexually attractive man, you've been offered up so many times on such a consistent basis that sex is nothing, it's nothing special to you. I don't care how beautiful the woman is and the vagina that's attached to her. It's nothing special to you. And when she feels that, she has to get in line. She's already suspended her normal way of moving because she either approached you or she was extremely sexually receptive when you approached her and sex was her idea. So she's already identified that you're the departure, but she's looking for you to have a mind and an understanding of yourself that matches the magnitude of man that she perceives you to be. That's what she's looking for. You're the safe space. And like I said, you just eat off the fruits of the land. It may fumble after one encounter, or you all might actually make it to a place that, you know, you all can be something. But you just eat the fruits of the land as long as they're satiating. And the minute that that fruit turns sour, as long as that, the minute that that fruit is no longer satisfying and satiating, you just abandon it. That's the way that the sexually attractive man plays the game. This has been Matthew C. Horne, author, motivational speaker, and dating coach. Bring you a video tonight titled, Sexually Attractive Men Understand That Sex is Nothing More Than a Mutual Exchange. It's been brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available on my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Life-changing, directional, groundbreaking, revolutionary. You want to become the sexually attractive man? You get these books. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to help me to move up this algorithm. In addition to that, if this message has been of value to you tonight, if you understand that your thought processes have been elevated, that this is Patreon level game that I'm spitting. I got a catalog on my videos, on my page of just Patreon level game. Ain't nobody spitting it like this, man. If you understand the level of this game that I'm spitting, man, donate something, man. I'm telling you what it is, man. You know I'm spitting that real, man. Donate something. Donate something to my Cash App or my PayPal that's in my video description. It definitely helps me to continue to go as I continue to help you to have an elevated mind and grow as well. If you're in need of coaching, if you know that I'm the voice that resonates with you, don't forget to contact me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Email me with your name, your phone number, and whatever issue that you're facing in the dating space, and I'll do an assessment, and I'll get back with you with the terms of the coaching, and we will begin the coaching immediately. I'll move you forward very quickly to the desired outcomes that you have within the dating space. And to the people who want me to make custom videos, you're in my comments, you want me to speak on different topics, a donation of $50 or more to my PayPal or my Cash App that's in my video description will get your video up on my page, Matthew C. Horne Dating, within 24 hours or less. When you make the donation, whether it's PayPal or Cash App, leave a note about the topic that you want me to speak on, or donate and email me if your topic is a little more in depth, if it's beyond the note that you want me to speak on. Donate and then email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. I will immediately create your video. You'll have it up within 24 hours or less on my page, Matthew C. Horne Dating. I've enjoyed spending some time with you tonight. Understand that sex is just nothing more than a mutual exchange to the sexually attractive man. She can leverage whatever the hell she wants to, but when she's in the space of the captivating man, she was compelled when she approached you. She was compelled when she was receptive. You glided through that spot. She saw you. But when she understands you're that man, give her the peace of mind that you're not going to go for whatever she's trying to sell you. Her sex, her vagina, is not an attainable commodity. It's just an equal exchange. And when she understands that, her reality will be suspended. She'll understand the parameters in which she has to deal with you on. And then you will be the safe space. You will be the man that is identified as the man that she can build something with. I'll see you soon.